This is Joe Marino. I'm from Addis, Louisiana. I have a 1970 Charger RT 4-speed with the Dana rear end. I actually purchased the car about 7 years ago from the original owner. The car was bought out of Denham Springs, Louisiana. He paid $4,100 for the car. I bought it from him for $5,000. I had the car restored. I sent it up to South Carolina. A guy by the name of Lee Hyde restored the car. It's a number matching car just like it came from the factory in 1970. They only built 1,200 of these cars with the 4-speed and the Dana rear end. And right now they know only where they have 100 of them that's, you know, still around. So, and the car is fun to drive with the 4-speed, man. It's excellent. So many Camaros and Mustangs, they made hundreds of thousands of them. Dodge only made 10,000 Chargers in 1970. So,
was it originally purple?
Yes, it's a number matching car. The motor, the transmission, the rear end, everything matches. Like I said, I bought it from the original owner, you know. And I tried to get the guy to keep the car to restore it. And he told me, he said, man, he said, I ain't gonna never do nothing with that car. I said, well, I'm gonna probably put $60,000 in it. He looked at me and said, are you crazy? He said. But right now, this car probably booked for $100,000. Huh? So.
What's your favorite thing about owning this car?
The 4-speed, huh? And the Dana rear end underneath it. Most of these cars, people that bought these cars in the 70s, they bought them to run them. That's what they did. They trashed them on the weekend. So not many of them survived, you know, number matching. So, and they had a guy here today, no, yesterday, we had the cars out here, and he came over and he looked at my car. He said, I bought the car from a guy named Leroy Primus. He said, was this Leroy's car? I said, yeah. I said, how you know that, man? He said, you see the holes in that air cleaner right there? He said, I'm the one drilled them in there. He said, I worked on the car for him when he used to race it. Huh? So I left it just like that with the holes in it where it sucks more air. That's what they did back then. When I bought the car, the guy had it jacked up in the back with big 8-inch Krager mags on the, but that's what they did back then. They jacked them up, you know, so. The guy was the mechanic on the car. He said, I tuned it up for him on the weekend when he would race the car.
All right.
So.
Did anybody know?
So it's been driven.
Oh yeah, it's been driven hard. In fact, when I bought the car, he lived out on about 15 acres of land out in the country. He had the car in the building. The car hadn't ran in 10 years. Well, when I looked at the car and I ran the data numbers on it, the data tag right here, I knew it was a number matching car. So I didn't care whether it ran or not. I was going to redo the motor and everything else. You know, I knew what the car was when I saw it. So. No car like a mopar, huh? I used to be a Ford man, bro, till I got into mopars.